All right, so we just got our first snow yesterday, which means that racing season is over for the year here in Missouri. So that means time for build season. A couple things I'm planning on to do to this car over the winter. I gotta do some minor fixing and stuff like. So when I converted this car to an electric fuel pump, I had to put in a return line, and my gas tank is not set up for a return line. I tried using one of the old vent tubes for the return line, and it's not flowing enough. That's actually building pressure in the return line. So I gotta take the gas tank out, modify that to get a good return line in there. Also, with the fuel system, I am planning on adding a second fuel system to this car. It's going to be a small race gas fuel cell. And then I'll do some stuff so I can switch back and forth between race gas and pump gas. I still want to keep my 20-something gallon pump gas fuel tank in the car. It's a stock tank. It works really well. I want to keep that in the car since I drive it so much, but I want to add a race gas fuel cell to the car for when I'm racing. And there's going to be a bunch of rigmarole in keeping those two separate and not having the pump gas dilute the race gas and stuff like that. So you'll see that coming up later. Another thing I want to do to the car is I want to do a gear change on the car. This car's got 373 gears in it right now, up there on the shelf somewhere. I've got set at 342, so I'm going to get those cryo treated and stuff like that, get the rear end out of the car, do a gear change on that. While I have the rear end out of the car, I'm probably going to do the anti-roll bar on the car as well. So I showed that a few days ago, the $53 Walmart anti-roll bar that I bought for the car. So probably when I'm doing the gear change on the rear end, I'll do the anti-roll bar at the same time. I did do a little bit of Black Friday shopping on some things that will hopefully spice up this big block just a little bit. I'll show more on that later once those parts come in, but it's gonna be pretty cool. And then the other thing that I'm gonna do, I got this Milwaukee pack out toolbox from my job as like a thank you from my job for being there for 5 years. I'm planning on turning this into the ultimate drag and drive toolbox for this car. I'll do another video later in this week explaining how I plan to do that. But then I'm gonna spend a lot more time now that racing season's over and stuff like that, working on my Easy Racer stuff. So if you don't know, I started a company a couple months ago. It's called Easy Racer. Right now we're selling like roll cage mounted accessories. So this is the Easy Drinker cup holder. This just clamps onto your roll cage. No tools required. It's all just hand tightening. And it allows you to have an adjustable mount for a cup holder, so you can get a cup holder into your race car and you can put it wherever makes sense for you. So a lot more Easy Racer products going to be coming out this winter time. So check that out. Follow us on social media, all the Easy Racer pages, and go check out the website too, easyracer.shop. If you see something you like, go ahead and get it. We got some sales going on right now too for like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We might have some Christmas sales coming up later in the month as well. These make great stocking stuffers if you got a race car person in your life. So check that out. And that's the plans for this build season for this car for this year. Also want to get some work done on the Camaro, but the list of things that this car needs are piling up, so we'll see what happens.